Thank you all. Julie, I think we have this backwards. I should be emceeing and you should be going in the Hall of Fame. It's a pleasure to be here. I can't tell you what this means to me and to my family, to the Georgia Sports Hall of Fame, to the Executive Committee, the Selection Committee, to Earl and Jim. My sincere gratitude and thanks for this amazing honor. To be the 7th play-by-play man in the history of this state, to be standing here tonight, blows me away, quite frankly. This is surreal to me. It was 1996 when I got the call from Steve Craddock at Sports South. He was the executive producer, and he said, "Would you like to come to Atlanta and do the Braves and the Hawks?" And I couldn't say yes fast enough. Atlanta, Georgia, we have sweatshirts in town and t-shirts that say Atlanta, Georgia changed my life, and I could certainly wear one of those with pride. But you know, growing up in Salisbury was great. It was a wonderful little town to grow up in. And we listened to WSB at night, to all the Braves games and to all the Hawks games, and to listen to Milo and Ernie, and then to listen to Skip Carey doing the Hawks on radio back at the time. It's funny how life gives you a little preview of what's to come. You know, we all serve at the pleasure of our bosses, for sure. So I definitely want to thank the Atlanta Hawks organization, the Atlanta Braves, and FanDuel Sports Network, as it's known now, Fox Sports South. We've gone through so many names. But thank you all for keeping me around all these years. It has been an absolute thrill. I love it as much today as I did when I started. We have a game tomorrow night back in Atlanta against Detroit, and I'm as excited about that game as the first one back in 1996 for sure. I always think of the quotation from the legendary football coach Don Shula, as he said, "The closer I get to the stadium, the faster I walk." And I can't wait to get to the game tomorrow night. I did want to take a moment to introduce my table, the team, my home team that means so much to me, my lovely wife, Mary Beth, who is just, guys, like a coach's wife. You know, they love the wins and they agonize over the defeats. But I wanted to say to Mary Beth and to you all as well, she's one of the most remarkable leaders I've ever seen. She runs one of this state's greatest dog rescue organizations. It's called Rescue Me Georgia, and over the time that she's been involved with it, they have rescued over 7,000 dogs. And yes, and I think all 7,000 have been with me at one point or another in the basement watching game tape. But it's a remarkable organization, and it's a 501c3, and it means so much to our family. And so to Mary Beth and Adrian, it's wonderful what you do. Our son Cord is here, a new pilot. I've taken a lot of flights over the last 50 years, but there is nobody that I'd rather be with me in that front seat than Cord Rathbun. So congratulations, Cord, and good luck. Daughter Grace is here down from Charlotte. She is America's newest CPA. My sunshine, it's great to have you with us. My sister Sue is here down from Columbia, South Carolina. Dr. Susan Rathbun Grubb. When she got her doctorate, somebody at the reception said, "Now, are you a doctor that operates, or are you a doctor that talks?" She's a doctor that talks. She is teaching future librarians for generations to come at the University of South Carolina. My angel, it's great to have you here for sure. And also at our table today, my speaking business partner, Des Thornton, his wife, Demetria, they traveled a long way to get here, down from McDonough. To come to Macon tonight. So thank you both for being here. We cannot wait, Des and I, to launch our Figures of Speech program that's going to help speakers of all levels, coaches, athletes, administrators, business people. We can't wait to get that going in 2025. You know, the one thing about this job that we have in sportscasting, and Julie can certainly attest to it, is that we're the conduit for the fans. For those of us who do a team sport, for sure. You fans you just don't have the chance to do what we do, which is hang in the clubhouse and travel with a charter and go to the hotel and be around the guys. But you count on us to tell those stories. And that's why it means so much to me to have this chair, kind of keeping it warm for wherever comes next. But it means so much to us to get the feedback from the fans from all these years. They came up to us today at the Fan Fest, and they're so nice and so gracious. But that's why we do this. It's for the fans, and we want to bring you as close to the team as we possibly can. So thank you all so much. It's amazing to be here tonight. Thank you so much. It was great meeting so many of you. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and thank you, Hall of Fame, so much.